I always fuck this up. Here we go, and we are live. We're kind of back on Flipside Tuesdays. You know, we had to do some remodeling of the restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
We had to circle back.
Yeah, we had to circle back. It's all my fault. I've been super busy at work and either sick or dealing with sick kids. Yada yada yada. So, we're circling back. We're live. We're doing it. What else are we doing? We got a bigger market stalker report because I kept the ones that we were going to do a couple weeks ago, but it's always good just to comment.
You gotta get into it then.
Oh yeah. We got a news article we can talk about that you're going to probably lead because and I'll subjugate with my rhetoric of not knowing what I'm talking about. So without further ado, let's kick off the old show with the intro. Or because this is the peasant show, we have one news story.
Yes,
just one. No, we had a couple, but they're old, so I won't break. Captain America: Brave New World needs more of this claims rumor. So
okay, so
I'll shoot the link up so it's not so generic. That would be a good word for it. So, you want to lead into it and kind of tell me what it's about because I didn't read the article.
Yeah, so the rumor has it that the movie Captain America: Brave New World, which sounds a little bit off compared to New World Order. I like New World Order. What about you?
I do like New World Order for life.
For life.
Yeah, I just want to see people walk in and a thing like this. Like,
they just go into the theater like this.
You start dapping everybody.
But the issue with the movie is that it is lacking action. Oddly enough,
it's it's funny. It's this isn't the first time this has happened. What's up, Comic from the Vault? Yo, what's up? Everybody else in the chat, yeah. Well, we talked about this, right? Blade got reshot, or director got canned because it was no action. Daredevil, no action. So they had to go back to the drawing board for this too. So I mean, this isn't the first film that's no action. So
okay. So this is my controversial take. The issue really is that they're using way too many diversity directors.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Let's stir it up.
This freaking guy, the director of Captain America, is some freaking Nigerian dude.
Okay.
And it's just like, okay, so we got to have the blacks directing the blacks, it seems, since we have a black Captain America now. Mm-hmm. Okay. And this harkens back to when, like you mentioned, the Blade director. It's right. some guy from like the Middle East or something like that. And he looked like a puss. To be honest.
Bassam Tariq.
Yeah, he looked like a puss. He looked like the type of guy.
This guy.
Look at him. He looks butter soft.
Oh wow.
He looks like a puss. Look at him. That's the type of guy you don't want near your Blade. Look at him. He doesn't belong near Blade, and they hired him. You can judge a book by its cover. He looks like a big pussy. Okay. They hired that guy, and then Moon Knight, since it's an Egyptian motif type of character.
They got Mohammed.
They got an Egyptian director, and that was the worst. That to me, that was the worst Marvel project up to that time. Moon Knight sucked. That was so boring. It was just like the main character. He was like,
it needed more Moon Knight sequences. Like
it was horrible. Like Moon Knight was a slam dunk character. You dig?
It's Batman, but Marvel.
They fumbled the ball. They fumbled the bag with these diversity directors. Have directors with bona fides, action bona fides. Okay, not these freaking guys that look good on paper because you want to fill some sort of diversity quota. You
There you
did.
go. There you go.
Cut that shit out, man.
James Cameron, Michael Bay, Tony Scott. Oh, Tony Scott died, but Captain Bigelow, John
I
Woo.
want violent white men directing my superhero movies. Give me Anton Fuqua. That's a brother. That's a brother. And he is an amazing director.
Robert Rodriguez with a bunch of crazy shit.
Yes. We need
you know what? Hey, send it and get our boy Pulp Fiction.
Tarantino.
Yeah, get Tarantino. Just blood everywhere, man. Send it.
Anton Fuqua, that dude's the truth when it comes to directing.
Yeah, man. You're the replacement killers, man.
Yeah. Give me I'll take Ang Lee at this point. Destroyed the 2003 Hulk movie. I'll take him at this point.
This is funny. They're replacing
See, that's where they're going. That's where Marvel's going.
You know what?
Marvel hasn't learned anything.
You know what? I'm excited that we were back after 3 weeks. Maybe we need to take more 3 weeks off where you just get fired up right from the rip. Man, you must have been listening to Drake and J. Cole's album, just firing off on people. Take them all down.
Man.
It makes sense. I totally agree. I know what you're saying. Like, okay, I understand we need diversity, we need representation in movies and art and all that stuff, but it's like, yo, man, we were just talking to the green screen before the green room. I'm watching Avengers Endgame, and I'm like, man, this is like Jordan Bowles, like 3-peat, six series. Oh, look, I'll dig this dude up too. So what I'm doing is what we're doing is, for people who don't know, old Sam Peckinpah.
1984. His corpse would be a better director than these last few Marvel directors.
So, and I'm watching Endgame, and I didn't watch the beginning. I just kind of flipped it on in the middle of it. But I'm like, man, it's like the Bulls and Jordan, man. It's like, it's hard to top that shit too. It's like, that's like the apex of Marvel, I guess, dynasty. And it's like, it's got to go down, I guess, theoretically. But it's like, man, like, how, you're never going to make another one of those. I don't care what.
Should they have just reset after? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put it to you like this. Should they have reset after Spider-Man No Way Home?
Probably.
That was a terrific ass movie.
Yeah. I mean, probably, but the problem is like, or not do too many B movies, B character movies, and just concentrate on like Moon Knight. Just put all your efforts into 2 or 3 movies a year and not 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the writer strike and COVID, everything messed up, but it's like Deadpool, right? Everyone's focused on Deadpool right now, at least in that Sony kind of, Fox universe kind of thing, the Fox universe. It's like Deadpool, which is cool. And it's going to be a really great movie because everyone's just like laser focused on that. I think it's like, I kind of equate it to like, it's like Elon Musk running 4 companies, right? 4 major companies. The same thing with a movie, right? You can't, if you're a top level person, it's hard to manage all that from a day-to-day basis. Like, trying to put out 80 million fighters on 4 different sets and 4 different locations, or 35 different actors, and the logistics of it all. But
Marvel spread itself too thin.
Yeah, I understand that they're trying to make a universe and make money, and I get that stuff too. But the thing too is like, it's hard to reset because you just did it all. You're like, when was Iron Man? Iron Man came out in what? Iron Man 1, 2008. So yeah. I mean, it's like, shit, man. Like, how do you make and we get the same complaints, right, with DC, Captain America 4 will save us all. So the thing too is like, we say the same thing about DC, right? When they reset Batman a million times in the same fucking Batman movie, like we all know his parents are gonna die in a fucking alley. We all know, like what's gonna happen. So it's like, it's just interesting how the reset's the bigger, They probably wouldn't have put a movie out for like 2 or 3 years, probably, for Marvel, if they would reset, right? I mean,
okay.
Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's not already been told, with Iron Man 4 movies. Thor has 3 or 4 movies. Every major character had 3 or 4 movies, and it's like, ouch. That's what we kind of doing out here. So that's my take on it, I guess. I mean, hopefully it gets better. I mean, okay, I think our expectations are a little too high. Look at that. See, Ronnie knows some CEO integrity. So the thing too is like, I think we all expected to be home runs, especially since Endgame was so high level, like great movie. But it's like we went from like high level of greatness to like the barrel. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit, man. Like that's a hell of a drop. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's hard with high expectations every movie coming out, and it was just like hitter, like a dynasty, and it's like, dude, it's just my 2 takes on it, I guess. But Tarantino, get Tarantino out there, man.
No more diversity directors. They got to have some credibility,
Okay.
like actual credibility, some action under their belt.
Yeah, and I mean that's not just a criticism for criticism, because like you said Captain America director, right?
Yeah.
I just lost it. That's okay. But no, at the end of the day, it was just like all these people, like they didn't even have action movies. It was just like random movies. It's like when you look through their stuff, so it's tough. I know they want, they need people to like marshal in a new era of directing, but it's like, man, it's just stuff. Yeah. And it's expensive too, right? I mean, they just shot a whole Blade movie or most of it, and then they had to reshoot it again and a new storyline. I mean, going back to, well, you just lost whatever the number is, right? So can't be cheap. Even I know the mouse has a lot of money, but it's tough.
Well, the Marvels is
I thought the Marvels was good. Me and Leg were on Monday night. We were talking about it a couple nights ago. I watched it. I thought it was decent. I equated it to.
Did you see it or did you watch it?
No, I intently watched it. Like I didn't I wasn't doing shit.
Like
You mean did I go to the theater and watch it and sit down?
Right.
Negative. But we won't talk about that. But no. So I mean, for me, like I thought they took 3 characters that weren't likable, and I hate to retread on this because if you watched Monday a couple months ago, I talked about this, but they took 3 characters who were not likable in the eyes of the fans and gave them a weaving story where it was doses of each, where it was more palpable than them carrying a whole movie by themselves, And I think it came across the screen better. Marvels was solid. Oh boy. Hey, I was on that show. I talked about it a little bit. Yeah. I mean, that's what we do. That's what me and Carter, we out here, we're just doing things, bro. Hey, you know what's funny? I'll give you a little hope, Carter. One of the Facebook groups that I'm in was talking about what YouTube shows to watch. And your channel came up, brother.
Really?
Yeah. People are like, oh man, I love Mercenaut.
Yeah, man. Well, I got a haul coming. I got a haul video coming up. Yeah, hopefully by tomorrow or like Thanksgiving Day or something like that.
Look at you. No days off for you, man. God.
Actually, I took like two months off.
Are you? I guess we'll talk about this before the market part. Are you going to do? Is there any Black Friday sales out there for you over the LCS area? I don't really look.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Some friends of mine, they're actually opening up a shop on Black Friday. Ooh. And hopefully I can get in and see what's doing.
Look at you, man. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I haven't bought shit, dude. I'm in not sell mode. I'm just a lot of shit going on right now where I'm just trying to do it all.
So. Yeah, I hear you.
Sucks. I'm just gonna go through these all. There's not that many. We can get through this.
Yeah, we can blow through.
Yeah, no big deal. And maybe I don't know. I mean, I know some people who said they're not even gonna go see it, which maybe that's a thing too. I know they didn't get any press at the strike. I mean, I'm not making excuses. I'm just trying to spit facts. I thought it was solid. I thought it was decent, but I mean, like you said, that maybe I'm in a minority. I don't care. I mean, it was a solid movie. Finally, in my eyes, I thought, I mean,
Yeah,
it was what it was. It wasn't like, oh my god, it's the best. I'm not saying it's the best superhero movie I've ever seen in my life, but
yeah. Oddly enough, this girl power movie had more guys seeing it than girls.
correct.
Oddly enough, go figure, right?
Well, here we go. This is a couple weeks ago and stuff like that, but that's okay. We all kept it in there because we're lazy and we kind of
beautiful cover.
Adventures of the Unknown #1, little 5.5 grade on a Golden Age pre-code horror book.
1948. That is a beautiful book for 1948. Right. The colors on it, the composition,
the black's hard always, so you don't see like you don't see really like you see big creases in it from 48 and stuff like that. Usually it's on the corner like a big crease.
Mm-hmm. So it's like everything about this book is just this is a perfect book, especially for the time frame. Mm-hmm. Gorgeous. So 3,500.
Yeah, respectable, man.
Yeah, for a 5.5. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm sure. The problem is I got Golden Age. Obviously, everybody sees what I have. The Golden Age, it's just a hard sell to resell. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm kind of stuck in. I got a bunch of Golden Age books, and it just kind of shrinks because everybody wants store variants or modern books and yada yada yada. So
man, I thought people learned from that.
It's new hotness, right? Speaking of hotness, a little Batman 1 and 298 for $1,000.
That's a blast from the past.
Yep. That's a hard book to get too, man.
I think Leg didn't he get this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you submitting one? I don't know if he got 9.8 yet.
I think he
maybe he did.
I think I can't remember if it was raw or not, but he had one.
And I don't think this came in newsstand, maybe? Was that
or did you know what? I have yet to see one.
Okay. I'm done with this shit. Sketch. Yeah, this is a Capullo sketch for 1 and 200. And maybe they don't come in newsstands, so I guess they don't.
I had this book back in the day.
Did you? What'd you sell it for? $100?
Oh gosh, I forget, but I legit forget how much I sold it for, but I'm pretty sure I was happy with it at the time.
And they did a bunch of 1 and 200 Capullos for the whole series. 4, 6, 3. So they did number 2. So that'd be kind of a cool collection to get, I guess. All the 200s through that series.
Yeah.
So it's just true too. Yeah, the slabs over 1K make the shipping free. I get it. It's funny, and little word to the wise here. If you get free shipping, if you put free shipping, your listing gets higher in the old search algorithm. So just FYI for people. Little check in on Batman Adventures 12, little 9.0, $585.
Only because I have a couple 9.4s. I like to see what the
700.
Yeah, this is really respectable for a 9.0. A modern 9.0 going for $585.
And it's a book that's in abundance too. We all know.
Mm-hmm.
You said 9.4?
Yeah.
9.4s are going for, let me go to the sold section. Let me look it up on listings and tell you what it is. 860, 636, 566, 585, 700. So, I would say 750, 850, 660. So anywhere from, I'd say 6 to 8, I guess. This one's really high for some reason, but
that's and it's not even a newsstand either.
I know, maybe it's got press potential. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe the guy looked at him and like, hey, I can press this out. I don't know. Or somebody really wanted that book. Another Batman book. Here you go, 9.4.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought that was interesting that the 9.4 and the 9.0 basically went for the same price.
Yeah, weird. And I've been seeing it over here too, like 585, and then it jumped back to 860 to 636. So was that just a bad listing? Not saying it was a big time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's kind Look at that. Just picked up a 9 on newsstand for 600. Good job, baby. That's a good one. I like
it was it graded? And are you gonna? And if it is graded, you're gonna crack it out and
go to the CPR, little press.
Yeah, yeah.
He talks about that.
Oh, blast from the past. Another blast from the past.
Yeah, punchline. People were all about it. Graded and looks nice now. Okay. Wow, the price has dropped on that. Yeah. I mean, Harley Quinn, like Harley's coming out, right? I mean, the musical Harley, right, or whatever it's going to come out as.
So what? I remember the origin of Punchline. They went right. I think they fumbled it when they went into the origin of Punchline because she was just like some bored co-ed that like hooked up with the Joker.
Yeah,
and it made her kind of just
like a throwaway.
Yeah, it was just kind of dumb.
Like Harley Quinn 2.0.
Yeah, they really should have held off on that origin of Punchline.
I think they were trying to strike while the thing's hot, and it's like,
don't
tell Longshore it's like Gwenpool. Dang.
But I will say $23. All right, that's not bad. I mean, if you found a couple copies for cover, 23 ain't bad.
Yeah. Another blast in the past. This book's kind of dropped at some point. This was like high value. Batman 655 variant. I really don't want to own that book ever again.
Really?
I lost it in Spain during Christmas time. It was a Legs book. I felt so bad too.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Bad memories. It's okay.
I hear you. If you want to move on, we can.
No. We can talk about it. No, I mean it's fine. It's just it's harder and harder to find these books. I mean, a lot of people who were Damon Wayne fans obviously snatch these up.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, so I bought this book at a time that nobody was thinking of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I Batman 655, I didn't even realize had a variant. This was like, I want to say about 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. And the book, I don't know, it hasn't it might have blown up at one point in time, but it's not that hot anymore. Definitely.
There we go. How about that one for $290?
Yeah, that's way too low.
We're going low
for a variant, especially for a variant of a first appearance. You know,
I get it. I get it's only a 1 in 10. It's not like a 1 in 100 or one, some kind of crazy ratio variant. It's only a 1 in 10. So,
but this book should be going for way more than that.
Because I think at the height it was like 600. I think.
Ooh. You know what? Probably.
Some of them are still at 475. Somebody has one at 630. Jesus. 610. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, I wouldn't even mind just having a 9.6 of this book. Who cares?
You know what? I have a 9.6. I bought it raw.
Yeah.
Submitted it without pressing it because I didn't know to press at the time, and it came back at 9.6.
Big Remo, yeah, we know. What up, man? See what else we got here before we get kicked off of YouTube. Deadpool, Murphy the Mouse 7, rare third print. First Lady Deadpool.
Love this book. I've got 2 raw copies. I don't think either of them are 9.8s.
Are you gonna submit it if Taylor Swift is maybe Lady Deadpool and Deadpool? Do you just take the gamble and submit them?
You know what? Probably not.
Okay, I don't know.
I would just I would just get the fast money and sell it raw.
Okay.
I would sell at least. Actually, I would sell my lowest grade one raw if anything Lady Deadpool pans out.
Okay.
I'm glad she's back in the spotlight though.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
It's been a minute. FF5, Married, Restored. There might be other shit on there. 1775. I mean, that's not a bad. I mean, I've never seen it. I've seen one FF5 in person in my whole life.
Really?
Yeah. I wanted this book so fucking bad. I just don't want to pay that amount of money for it.
I mean, it's still like I keep saying this. This is still the most gettable of the early Silver Age of the early Marvel Age books, early Marvel Age keys. This is still the most gettable. It's like it's 1:59 p.m. at the club, and it's that girl that's
yeah,
yeah,
you gotta shoot your shot, man.
Yeah,
I got you. Here's another one. This is a 1.8 for 34.50, I guess.
Yeah.
So I just can't see myself dropping 3,400 on a book, man. I guess I would trade it for my Golden Age Underworld Crime 7. I guess straight up trade.
I could see it happening if it was like maybe like a 3 or something like that. If it was just a little bit more solid,
maybe 2.5.
Yeah, I would say just hold out, and I think a nice deal will come along.
Well, I'm sure once Doom hits and it's over, this will go back to nothing. So, from 10, $288, which seems cheap.
Do you see that tear at the corner?
Oh yeah, I see. Fourth picture. Yeah.
That thing is it's torn up, and it's still like 228. So,
wow. This book that I've wanted for a while.
I love this book.
I love this book too. I just want to pay $300 for a raw copy or $500 for a 9.8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in cheap mode, like 200, 250 maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, come on, honestly. I mean, I know it's a 1 in 25, and nobody was probably ordering Green Lantern back in 2010, but it's like, fuck, man. Like, it's not the first appearance of Lobo. It's a cool cover. Don't get me wrong, but
I'm doing when I do the haul video, I'll have another Lobo variant that you should be on the lookout for.
Okay. Just text it to me. I don't watch your videos. Little Maddie collector, $33, man. Woo, this one dropped. Because these were like 100 raw, right? At one point, I thought.
Probably. I'm not quite sure, but it's Masters of the Universe, and it's like the like toys, nostalgia.
Hey, I saw. I went to. You have Ross by you, like Ross's Superstore. Kind of like.
Not that I've noticed.
Yeah, it's like so they opened one up north finally, just like in Michigan, and it's like I guess you like TJ Maxx. I guess you would equate it to maybe. They had a Battle Cat, like a big ass Battle Cat, for like $23. But wow. I should have shot you a text.
What do those retail for?
I think it said like I think it was like 75.
Damn.
It's this one. Maybe I'm wrong, dude. I'm not the greatest at this shit. This is $19 now. I guess it said it retailed for like bigger money, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I guess it's not that big of a deal because it was like 25 or something or
yeah.
$10 there. So yeah. You just gotta be careful. Like I would have bought that and been like, oh yeah, it's a good deal. But I mean, who knows if that's Look at that. Doc Joe wants one. Let's go. Yeah, man. I mean, that's a cool book, man. He-Man 1, Maddie Collector. I mean, it's cheap, man. I mean, hell, I'd buy a bunch of them, just try to slab a couple of them, and then sell the ones that don't hit. At $33, who gives a shit? So I saw a cover list back in the day for $600 on my comic shop. Me and Mr. Leg, and we couldn't check out in time.
Oh wow!
Yeah, somebody listed all their comics. Some old dude, he was just lining them out, dude.
Ooh wee!
Yeah. It had a facsimile, like a fake facsimile cover on it.
Yeah.
Rip that fucking thing off. Who gives a fuck, right?
Woo! That looks like a deal.
$3,000, man.
Eesh.
That is that's the rarest of them all. So I mean, I get it. But, we'll see. Hawk 42, little 50th anniversary.
Let's see. I believe that's a Oliverti variant. This is a book that I've always been on the hunt for.
Is it a variant, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is all of it. You look at you, 1 in 50 actually too. Number 2 on this whole list. We had number 1. Here's Hulk number 2. $1,700.
Yeah, I have this book, and I think a 4.
Yeah.
So I'm always interested in what this book sells for.
Some guy had a whole collection over at Harper's show out in, on the DoubleTree, one of the ones at a DoubleTree, and he was looking for a number 2. He had them all except for number 2.
Mm.
He was looking for a number 2. This is some old dude. Invincible Iron Man 1, the old comic book movie variant, $40, which seems like a good deal. I mean,
yeah,
it's even got our boy in there, fucking Terrence Howard, man.
Man,
come on, man.
I wish I don't know. It would have been interesting if they had stuck with Terrence Howard.
How hilarious would it be if they did a multiverse and Terrence Howard comes out of this? Just for like
you know what? I wouldn't be mad at that.
It's a cameo. It'd be funny. He's in the back. 1 + 1 = 1 or some shit. It's stupid. Terrence Howard math. Justice League 42, 1 in 25 mellow variant. I love this variant.
Yeah, this one. I was kind of surprised by the price on it, but this is like a underrated cover to me.
Yeah, this was hot for a second.
It was.
It was like really hot.
I want to say around 2015 ish.
Yep. It was like what, $200 or something, $250 or something like that. I think it was going like.
I'm gonna say like maybe 100. Yeah, maybe 100 at the time. I forget, but it was. Yeah, this was a hot book at the time.
You have to help me on this next one. John Tar number 1.
John Tar. I showed this book.
Did you?
Yeah. I think it was maybe the last show.
Did you buy it?
Yeah. I came across this book for like $2. Oh, wow. And the reason why I did, because it just looked obscure. And I just figured, okay, let's go ahead and pick it up. And
we got a 1, 2, and a 3, just in case. Have you seen those? Have you seen 2 and 3 before?
I didn't see 2 or 3. Okay. But yeah, John Tar, look at that.
This feels like one of those John Z kind of buys.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh man, I got this. Did you know about this book?
Yeah, it's from 1986. And I really I haven't even cracked it open to read it, but it just looked it looked cool. It looked obscure, and it was cheap.
Okay, so you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
3 on the census.
Really?
And it's only a high of 8.5, all 3.
Wow. I know mine isn't higher than 8. I don't think so.
Okay. This one says near mint. I should submit it and then sell it for $85,000. I mean, it looked really good. I mean, I think the white just probably has a ton of dirt on it.
Oh yeah.
So they wanted $550 for these 3 again. I don't know.
Heck with that. No way.
So that'd be kind of tough sell.
But I was really just shocked. It averages about $100. This book here.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those rare ones you have to put on eBay. Like you take that to a con, nobody's gonna know what the fuck it. It looks like something I drew in '82. That's funny.
Yeah.
It's like the Cybertruck. It's like something I fucking drew back in high school or fucking middle school. Johnny Quest number 5.
Heck yeah! Look at that, $30.
A. Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. $30. I mean, I found these back in the day for like $1.
Right. Yeah, I just found one for $1.
Yeah.
Last week. So.
You gonna give any more of those comicos, man? Little Killmonger 9.8, $182. The Call variants.
This was the hot book just a couple years ago.
Yeah. Long Short, Mighty Mel. Mm-hmm. I know all the players.
Yes, sir.
Marvel Comics presents number 6, little Arthur Adams variant.
This freaking book 4 years ago. This was the hot book from 4 years ago. The second print, 1 in 25. First appearance of Rain. Wolverine's other daughter. Wolverine's other daughter. Yeah, like there was a lot of speculation on this about
and nothing happened.
Yeah, oddly enough.
They didn't give a fuck.
There's always hope, but not much.
I've got this book too, Marvel 5.
Yes, sir.
$125. If it's a 9.8, that's a good deal.
Right.
It's hard. Those are hard 9.8s to get. Everybody just
Yeah, because I never see like this is from that time period, like early 2000s.
Yeah, we all don't know.
Yeah,
the pages are all sticky, man. They be all crumply for some reason.
Yeah, man.
This is a cool one. The World one. I love this one. I'd probably buy this book. Our boy Dylan Auctions. You know Dylan. I know Dylan.
Yeah, Bruce Timm cover. 9.4 selling for $293. That's pretty that's respectable for a modern.
Yeah. It's Malibu, so yeah, it's probably hard to find. Same thing with this one, Primer 5, $96.
I love this book. I hate the cover, but I would say the cover is kind of growing on me just because I've seen it so many times already. But this is the first appearance of the Max.
Look at these guys. There's a newsstand on Marvel 5, I guess.
Man, you know what? I've never seen it, but my God, that'll be a hell of a find right there.
Back to 5. Yeah, it's got a sci-fi feel. I know what you're thinking. Like it's like
a beige cover. It's just like, but it still has the first appearance of the Max.
I saw another one of these sell. This guy has a bunch of them. Twin Cities, I think. Scarface, he must have had them when he must have did a signing or submitted a bunch of books when they did a signing. $12.50. We talked about this on the Monday show too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's a great cover. I wasn't gonna pay $1,500. It was up there forever, and somebody must have just finally caved and said, like, "Yo, man, I'm buying this."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool book. Cool book. Superboy 68 versus Bizarro. Little 4.0 action, $700. I love this cover too. A lot of people hate this cover. I love this cover.
I love this cover. Underrated, undervalued.
Yeah, we talked about DC Keys. This book,
this is a gettable DC key.
Yeah, Clayface, even Mr. Freeze. I mean, a 1.5 is like still like $1,000. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Strange Battle Tales #1.
Do you remember I had shown you that? I think it was maybe the last show. I'd shown off like 4 copies of #1. This is the first appearance of Fearless Dawn.
Okay.
If you, this is a very, very, very obscure character.
But if you get it for $1 and flip it for 25, I mean, right?
Actually, I think it goes for more than that now.
Okay.
I could have swore the last couple sales were like in the hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yeah.
Look at you.
I'm pretty sure.
$100, yep.
Yeah.
150, 60, 40. Yeah, but that was 4 copies of one going off.
Yeah, very respectable sales.
Yeah. I mean, you could, if you find them for low amounts of money, you know, like $5-10, pick them up. Put them on that eBay, bro. This is a great cover. Strange Mysteries too. $243. Red dress.
Beauty.
Sick. And it looks better than the BG, at least from the picture.
Heck, yeah, it's very solid looking.
Reds are reds, yellows are strong. You know. Yeah. $243. I'd buy that. That's a good
deal. That looks like a hell of a good deal.
What did I put on this one? Oh, Superman 712 little art germ. $26.
I like this. Yeah, this one, I believe I have this book. Okay. I'm pretty sure I do.
We talked about this.
Yeah, I think we talked about this on the last show.
Yeah. We'll skip that one. Teenage Romance number 25, $462.
Good looking, yeah, good looking cover.
See, that's a book. If I saw it for $5, I would just totally pass on it.
Really?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Romance, like, it's one of those things. Like, it's like wine, right? It's like bottles of wine. Like, some wine is $5 and some wine's 300. It's like it's all the same to me. Like, I wouldn't know.
It's a lot you got to sift through because you'll see a cool cover and then it'll be like, it ain't worth nothing.
Yeah, I had to like Google Lens it or like whatever the iPhone equivalent is, so you could like hit it. Because I'm not gonna sit there and be looking up every romance title and like I'll be there for fucking years. So,
oh baby,
I didn't have one of these. I think Z had one of these. Turok little 4-color comics, $5.96.
Yo. If you tune into my haul video coming up in the next couple days, we'll see why I put this up.
Is it the same grade, you think? Better?
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
Okay.
I'll tell you behind the scenes though.
Okay. You have 4 variants.
3,400. I could have. Do you remember a couple years ago when this was like
$27,000?
Well, I would say 8,000 for a 9.4.
Yeah, this book has dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem was like when those prices were like, dude, there was like 40 of them out there. It wasn't like it's not like an ASM 667 Delados where it's like one every blue moon. You know what I'm saying? Like it's everywhere, man. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Just weird. I don't even know. That's my whole kind of thing. But I'm looking at Delados right now. So I'm
if you're in it for cheap enough, that's not a big deal.
Yeah. I hate these Delados, man. Now like 667, there's 85 variants, so you can't tell which one. This sucks. Anyways, Vengeance, America Chavez, $81, man. This one fucking.
I think they've dropped even since then to like 50.
The variant too. Variant dropped.
Yeah, but that's again, if you're in it for cheap enough, no biggie.
Warrior number 1.
Man. First V for Vendetta, first Marvel Man. Yeah, there's a lot going for this. 270, and there's no way to store this book. It's such a pain.
Well,
you can't even keep it in the freaking magazine box because it's like this much taller than a magazine. You can
grade them now, right? They got
I believe so. Yeah,
they got the big ones now where you can fucking.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this last week. Fence variant. Yeah, I mean we all know $300. Del Auto. We talked about this one last week too. $12.50.
Love this book. That was too cheap.
Newsstand X-Men Annual 1, $129. That's a good deal.
Yeah, I think this is an underrated Jim Lee cover.
Yeah, that's like I
don't think too many people know about this book, honestly.
Until now. Everybody's looking to go in their fucking garage and seeing if they have this fucking book.
That is a great cover.
It's a great cover. I mean, I'd just buy a shit cover just so I could have it. Like what's a oh wow. Okay. Let's do a little deep dive. 9.8 signed by Jim Lee is $1,200.
Woo!
9.8 $850. Woo!
I ain't doing that. This is the type of book you
$10, bro.
Yeah, man. Like $10 is good.
Yeah. Even hell, I mean, for a non-newsstand, I mean, I'd buy a newsstand because I'm that dude.
I'd pay $10 for a very, 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 very high grade newsstand. Yeah. At this point.
Ooh, look at this one. A little Astonishing X-Men 1.
Yeah, that was the cut. That was the inside panel to one of the No, that was a pinup, I believe.
Sick. $100. I wonder if I bet I could.
That was a pinup from back in the day.
I could put this guy down for 80 or 75. He'd probably take it. Sick. You know what's funny? I like Jim Lee over everyone else. I'm that dude. I even like him over McFarlane. I know it's
What?
sacrilegious.
No. Hell with that, man. Jim
Okay.
Lee is why he got me back into comic. He got me into comics, and he got me back into comics. So,
Okay.
yeah, no, I totally agree.
Okay. At least I'm not the only guy. So, interesting. Okay. I'll put that one on my list. I'll be walking around. Hey guys, do you have an X-Men annual one in one of your boxes? I'm a big Jim Lee fan.
Is it a newsstand?
Is it a newsstand? Because newsstands are more rare. I heard it from my friends. X-Men 205 is this fucking shit show.
Oy vey. I like this book. I think it still has a lot of potential.
Why is this book going for this amount? I probably just I mean it's a 9.6. It's a newsstand. I know people say it's more rare or whatever, but I just think it's a high grade newsstand, and I think it's a iconic Jim Lee cover.
Probably just something to have.
Pretty much. Yeah. Trust me, I know everything. It's newsstand. New Moon's 98's first appearance of Deadpool. Yeah. So back to 205. Yeah. Campbell variant. No one cares about it anymore. Nobody cares about Chase Guy Campbell anymore. Same thing with Adam Hughes. No one cares. We talked about this one last week, or 3 weeks ago. There we go.
I love this book. Superman Wonder Woman 5 Steampunk for 102. I don't know. I'm thinking if I had seen it, would I have been on it? I don't know.
What did it go for? I'm searching. Sorry. It went for 100 bucks. See, yeah. I'm a man of peculiar tastes, Mr. Mercenaut. This is my steampunk cover.
Now that's the steampunk cover to have, it seems. Yeah. With that Wonder Woman number 28.
Yeah. Stuff. And this one's beat too, man. Fuck, look at that.
Oof. Yikes. Oh. Look at that.
Whoa. Guy wants a lot of money. Let's see this one. One photo, not even the cover.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Guy wants
shame.
Whoa. Shame.
You want somebody to, dude, who okay. 30 feedback?
No, man. 301 feedback.
Oh wow. Okay, shame. You know better than that.
Shame. We're gonna shame this dude.
You know better than that.
8 results. Okay.
You want somebody to drop $1,000 on something and you're not.
Oh, this dude's from New York. It's probably Mel. I'm joking.
Mel, shame.
Shame. One picture, man. One picture's all you need. Hey, he's like those guys on Facebook. DM me for more pictures. Shame.
That dude, you get 24 pictures per listing anymore.
Shame. Yeah, that's okay. That's all we got for the old kind of bruised past it. You want to talk about anything else, my man?
Did you see the other? I could have swore I had more. Let's see.
Fuck it up, man. You gave me Turok, John Torr. I mean, you had a bunch from way back long ago I didn't put in. You want to? Yeah, I mean, here. Can I pop this out?
Oh yeah, no, because there's a few more in here.
Okay, what do you want to go with? I can just show them. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't want to kind of. You want to look at them?
Yeah, it starts with Aranya number 1, that variant.
Okay. You mean this one?
Yeah.
Okay. I can go there. Okay. I just want to show my rest of my chat. Not saying I have anything secret in there, but.
Mm-hmm.
So Aranya, Heart of the Spider, number 1, 1 of 10.
I could have swore this book was gonna do a hell of a whole lot better than what it is. Even though like that movie looks dumb.
Whoa!
It looks dumb, but
whoa! This is Madam Web looks dumb.
It looks horrible, but okay. This is a really good cover. And I could have swore like this would be like maybe a $50 book. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time I never saw one. Actually, no, I came across one and then I came across another one, but then I never saw any um, in the wild since.
Like you said, if it's cheap enough, maybe you can flip it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it becomes something. I mean, for a 9.8 pre-screen, that's not bad. Resident Evil 1, little Wildstorm variant.
Yeah, I believe this is a one in. I believe. Oh, hey, I believe this is a 1 in 15. I have this book, and $50. That's respectable.
Man, I just hate people when they say CGC. It seems shady to me, man.
CGC it.
Why didn't you do it?
I know, right?
It should be released as a third-rate streaming service. I don't know, man. I mean, with the track record that they've got with movies, maybe it'll be good. Maybe I don't have any hope, but
The
hard to get.
Sony live action universe is like, hey.
It's a Yule Bowl back in the day. Fucking sucks. Bro, remember this one? Gamora 2 Matina?
That's a nice price on that. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, especially since Gamora hasn't been relevant in about fucking 12 years.
It's a good cover though.
Yeah.
But what damn, I forget what this book was going for, like at its height, but $82, you know.
I'll do some analysis for everybody. So I really don't show this on the back end. I'll give everybody some hope. One second. So for people who don't know, there's a website called GPA, and you can look up books, and then they'll show you stuff, show you a history of stuff. This is number 2. Go to number 2. It's what, $12 a month or something? I don't know, $5 a month or something. I don't know. So they're a 9.8 variant. $900 back in 2018.
Wow.
And then 500, 400, 450.
2023. Yikes. Okay.
So just so everybody knows, it's like $12. You can sign up. It's like $12 a month. It gives you a lot of good data. So you can scroll down and it'll go to auctions and stuff like that. So
if I come across that Gamora variant for $50 in the wild, I'll be on it.
Send it, bro. Okay, so I take care of that one. Look at this. I don't even do slides anymore. Astonishing X-Men number 4, John Cassidy variant versus Armor.
Okay, so at the time I was reading this, storyline, and this was probably the last time I was ever surprised in a comic.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the resurrection of
Jake the Snake Roberts.
This is the resurrection of Colossus, and they had teased that Jean Grey was coming back at the time. And like when that's wow.
That's okay. Hey. We don't win on all of them. That's okay.
Dude, trust me. I've been there. I've been around the block with that. So, but back to Astonishing X-Men. Like when they revealed that it was him that came back, I was like, oh, it was a pleasant surprise. And this variant came out the week after. So this spoiler variant came out the week after the actual issue. But I thought this book would go for a lot more in the long run. And it's the first appearance of Armor.
And they have a newsstand of that too, in the variant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one goes for a nice little chunk.
$40.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It looks pretty beat, but so $40.
Mm-hmm. But I love that.
Okay. Little Gambit Golds, $1,000, man. Woo.
Look at that.
Woo.
I've never seen a 9.8, or never. I take it back. I've never noticed a 9.8 before.
I thought Leg might have got close on a 9.8. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he got one or not, but that was back in the day. I think they were like $300 or $400 for a 9.8 back in the day.
Gosh, well, how in the hell do you even?
You can't press them, obviously.
Yeah, you just gotta like submit it and hope for the best. It seems.
Yeah. Something where you found one and somebody didn't even touch it for 20 years.
Yeah, the best way to like, you just go.
Pretty much. Yeah. Uncanny 51096 for $230. The sketch is more harder to find, obviously.
Yeah. It seems like you'd be better off buying it raw.
I believe so too. You can probably buy it raw for like $100-something.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Great cover. I love this cover too.
Heck yeah.
I know people hate Campbell now, but that's a great one to just throw on the back wall. And who cares if it's a 9.8 or not? Yeah. If you have indisposable funds. Let's see what else we got here. This book.
Look at that. This is a book that I never thought would drop.
Yeah.
X-Force Sex and Violence #1. This is the second print variant. This is a great cover.
Still auto, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking prime.
And it was like, what, $2 after 3 bids? That's crazy.
$8 to ship it.
Ouch. $10 total.
Put that bitch in a plain white envelope and send it to me, bro.
I know, right? Yikes. But that's a good cover.
I like that cover too. Silk. ASM 4 Silk Ramos variant, $400 for a 9.8.
I'm pretty sure that thing was going for more at one point, but $400 for a 9.8. Yeah, okay.
Is it 15% not hack? Is that what
85% hack?
Yeah, but what's the other 15%?
Fine art.
Fine
artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine artiste.
Look at that. 200. Okay. So I had sold one for $100 raw.
Okay.
So what would you rather do? Sell it for $100 raw, or sell it for $200 after you've already slabbed it?
Well, if you pre-screen 9.8 it, I mean, and you only pay $50 for it, I mean,
if that.
If it was in a roll of 25, I mean, it's $15 or whatever. I mean, you doubled your money.
I'd rather just let it go raw for half that.
Hey man, I'll buy it to you. I'll buy that 9.6 for $25, man. No, I like the cover though. It's a dope cover.
Yeah, good cover. Yeah. I thought it would go for more though, just off of GP.
Yeah. House of Secrets 23, first Mark Merlin.
Yeah.
$15.
I like this book a lot because it's a first appearance.
Okay.
It's Mark Merlin is like an occult detective.
Okay.
And I don't know. I just like it. I've been on the lookout for it for a pretty long time, and I have this book. So
Mark Merlin, nephew of the mighty Merlin. As an assistant Elsa. I don't know too much about this person.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just, it's just like one of those DC Silver Age first appearances that, like, okay, all right.
Yeah, we got you. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, everyone's hating on it. Everyone's hating on it. Oh, boy. Maybe. We'll talk. Maybe. Look at you, Del Auto fan.
Amazing Spider-Man 9, second appearance of Spider-Gwen. This is that darn it. I forget the connecting cover.
Yeah.
I thought this book was always I thought this was an underrated book just because of the cool cover, and $59 seems respectable.
And Dodo and these at least had that Alex Ross vibe,
Yeah,
not as realistic as Alex Ross. But,
mm-hmm.
What do we got here? Oh, here we go. We haven't seen one of these in a while. Polybags, all these Spider-Man ones.
Yeah, this thing used to go for $100.
Yeah, it's tough though because I think people were starting to realize that like trying to take them out of the poly bags were you couldn't get 9/8 because
Yeah.
I mean they're just tough.
You might as well just leave it in there and just go off of aesthetics of the
You know
cool
what I
bag.
saw too was speaking of poly bags, I think I saw a whole rack of remember Harley Quinn little black books, the little black poly bags, and he still wanted like
Yes.
$10 a pop for them. Like, dude, no, a
Boy,
dollar a pop, you know.
heck yeah. Yeah, I thought those black bags were like gonna be a real big hit, in the long run, but not really.
Well, you got a chance to get original sketch arts, but I mean, I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. There's no like how many's out there. Terror of the Jungle 20 little LB Cole cover, which is awesome.
Yeah,
$500.
yeah, I
Book's
love
sharp,
this.
man. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a win for whoever bought that one.
Yeah, ooh, that thing is looking hella solid.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what we got here. Let's take this off. Let's do this. Let's do, so let's oh, I messed it up, bro. Oh, I'm trying to type here. Okay. Let's do a little deep dive. See what this guy. Look at that one. $300. I love this cover too. 34. Yeah. It's just a great cover. $275 from 19 hours left. There we go. Their little Valkyrie action.
Oh wow. First appearance of Valkyrie. Okay.
That stuff. I've always wanted one that I know I'm gonna not. I mean, you can't get like a 7. I'm not gonna pay for like a 7.0, but something where it's not beat on the spine is bad.
Yeah, these things are always beat.
Let's see this Valkyrie one.
That's a hell of a cover right there.
Ah, it's beat too. Look at that.
Damn.
Dang. Stuff.
I guess if it were a more famous cover, that would be, a hell of a deal. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's see if I can do this real quick. Documents. Let's do this. Let's do a little stuff on the side. Don't worry about what I'm doing, boys. Let's see. Let's see if I'll be able to. Is it gonna load? Is it gonna load? Okay. While that's doing that, Comics Journal 37.
I mean, it's so this is from what 77.
Yep.
I just thought it looked cool.
I got a fan of graphics up there. From Batman. I'll show it to you when the pickups.
Okay.
People seen it, but look what I did.
Damn.
Shout out Ron Simmons. Yeah, I like those. I'll show you the ones I have. They're fucking massive because they're so big. I think I put them in a slab box that are so fucking giant.
Yeah, it's a cheap book, but I don't know. It just looked cool to me.
What else we got? Oh, here we go.
Look at that. Look at that. A 9.6 Batman Cacophony 3 variant for like $26 after 4 bids.
Yep.
That's a crime right there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'd bust it out and have him sign it.
Yeah.
Like it. And then regrade it.
That's just worth even just cracking out and just throwing it
going wild on it.
Yeah.
Creatures of the ID #1.
Creatures of the Id.
Oh, Id.
And that's first appearance of Madman.
Yeah.
And a 5.5 for $77. That's really cheap.
Okay. It's a Caliber Press book. I mean, weird.
Yeah, this thing must be really beat.
I wonder how many people are putting that in their search algorithm though.
I mean, it's the type of thing that like you got to know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
like you really have to look for
Or
it.
you're like going out and especially like it's in your fucking, the people who come up to us with their fucking pieces of paper, like, this is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
First Dune for 2.5 for $42.50. So that's reasonable. I mean, it looks okay.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Autograph for under $30 still. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I don't think I wanted autograph though.
By Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got here? Hughes. Yeah,
Yeah.
these Harris Vampirillers are tough. Tough.
And that one sold for 100.
Yeah. Tough.
Like best offer.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe that thing was like
that's our buddy. That's our buddy Tim Walker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He probably got it for $1.
Yeah.
Tim Walker.
As did we all.
Yeah. Little Bruce Timm, naughty and nice.
You baby. So that's the I think that might be like an art book. And
it's super thick.
Yeah. Great looking cover.
Yeah, the back's not bad either.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. $150. Send it.
Yeah, that's the type of thing that if you go looking through hardcovers at like a convention or something like that, you might come across it.
Cool. That's it for that. Let me I'm gonna try to find this fucking book. Right here. Yeah, I think I both of these. So this is my this is a fanzine. I'm sorry, it's not Fanographics, but it's the same thing. I bought this one like a while ago for like nothing. It's fucking super massive though.
Batmania, is that Batmania #1?
Yeah.
Nice. What year is that?
64.
Wow.
I thought it was cool, right?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. It's oh, look at that. Nice, dude. Look at that. Yeah, a little membership action. Let's go. Dope. Yeah, I got a little Batmania. I think I got another one in there too. I just don't want to. And afterwards, I'll show you what I'll show you off screen what I'll wear to Thanksgiving this year. You're gonna laugh.
Right on. Right on.
What do you got? You got anything? You got anything in your little?
Boy. Okay, speaking of, if you remember in the last show, I had shown off a sale for Giant Comics Editions number 15.
I remember you texted me this book, and you were like, "What is this? Should I buy this?"
Look at that. So we got it back, and it came back a 3.5, which I'm really shocked because I thought it would be a hell of a whole lot lower than that. So I'm very happy that it came back at this.
It's just a great. I've been looking at Canteen Kate's. So Canteen Kate #1. So people know.
Oh yeah.
That's another Baker book. So this is another Baker book. Canteen Kate 1.
Oh baby. That looks like a one of them adult books. You know what I mean? Like that's not meant for like
little kids.
Yeah.
And obviously #2 is iconic too. I don't even know if they got one up there. This is #2, obviously.
Yeah, that looks like the type of book that
talk about the showers and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like you'd be seeing some sex in there or something.
Yeah.
In the guts of the book, you know what I mean?
No, but your Baker cover is really dope, man. It's nice. I'm glad you bought it. I'm glad we talked about it. Yeah. I'm glad you bought it, man. I know you texted me, you're like, hey, what's this? And you said, was this a good price? And I'm like, dude, just buy it. I did the Carter thing that I do everybody else when they come to my booth. I go, hey, if you don't buy it, I will. And that just makes you buy something. So that's great.
Oh yeah. I'm happy.
Yeah. What else? That's all we got, kind of. Comic shop talk maybe on Friday. I know it's Thanksgiving, so I don't know what Emmett's doing. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I know it's 2 days. In 2 days, hopefully everybody's gets turkey or your tofu or whatever the hell you eat on Thanksgiving. And I hope everybody's safe and all that good stuff. What else you got, Carter? Anything? You
Well,
going anywhere? You doing anything? You want to
yeah,
like a?
yeah, I'll be hanging out with friends. So
Okay.
good times.
I didn't know if you're going to like some kind of like
Yeah,
comic show
yeah.
or something.
Oh, as far as that goes, I'm gonna try to, maybe hit up a sale.
We're gonna try to do I think we're gonna try to do another con in April up here, but I don't know yet. I gotta talk to like Z and Paul want to come now, and all these other people want to come.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I don't know yet. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Tell your friends. Subscribe. I mean, we got 6,000. Maybe it's on the road to 10. I don't know. I don't know. I've been posting more on Instagram. My latest video got like 10,000 views, I think. Damn. It's this one just so people can see. We'll see if I get kicked off of YouTube for it, but we shouldn't. Yeah, it's the one where.
Yeah.
She talks about the video where it's actually her mom who walks behind her and like vanishes into the multiverse.
Yeah, her mom was sexy.
Got 256 likes. So if you're not liking or following us, I try to post more stuff. I try to do my best. You see this?
My gosh.
Little 101, Panini 101. No, I'm joking.
Draymond was having way too much fun with that. He should have been, I ain't gonna lie, he should have been suspended for the entire season.
I think so too. I mean,
that was they were wearing shirts a few years ago talking about they can't breathe.
Yeah.
This dude gonna choke another brother out. It's funny he went for the light skinned dude. Draymond went for the light skinned dude. You ain't getting past us. You ain't getting nothing past us.
He forgot he wasn't in the MMA ring, dude. He's been hanging out with John Jones too much, thinking he could choke everybody out, dude.
He wasn't doing that with no dark skin.
I've been hanging out with Mr. McClay on Wednesdays on Modern Comic Mayhem on Saturday nights.
Right
on.
I've been
hanging out with him and Red Hood and everybody else. So that's dope. I just post stuff here and there.
Hell yeah.
What I try to do, brother.
Did you watch Full Gear?
No, I'm a loser. We can talk about it though. So I guess the match of the year is Swerve versus Hangman Page.
Dude,
I gotta watch it. That
yeah, dude, you gotta watch that one.
I mean, I heard Hangman Page was drinking Swerve's blood, which is crazy in 2023.
Bro, that was an insane spot right there. That was like you gotta watch that one.
Okay.
I can't even just I wanted to describe it, but I can't.
So you I was gonna ask you. Okay, so other matches I should watch. Any other matches that were like, oh my god, besides that one?
That was to me that was probably the standout, and I have like personal favorites. They had the three-way match for the TBS championship, and they also the pre-show for the Ring of Honor tag championships with MJF and Samoa Joe.
Correct. And then they had Eddie Kingston and Jay Lethal, right?
Yeah.
What else did I tell you?
It was Cesaro. He's Claudio Castagnoli versus Buddy Matthews. That was a hard hit match, man. Those two are freaking jacked. They have like similar, body types and how jacked they are, and that was a hard hitter.
I heard the Young Bucks got stripped their EVPs in real life. They're not executive vice presidents anymore.
Oh, really? Okay.
I also heard, I'm a man of many passions. I heard their AEW signed Will Ospreay.
Yes, they did.
I know. Will
To me, you know what that reminded me of, because we've already seen Will Ospreay on AEW TV, so it's just kind of like, okay, it was like, okay, but that's the equivalent of Tupac signing to Death Row Interscope, even though Tupac was already on Interscope Records. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of like, okay, all right.
Well,
okay.
I understand why he did, because they're doing the Wembley show, right? And it's kind of like, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I know, and then they were saying that I think he's going to start doing Japanese shows still too, because I think he has
he has to finish up.
Yeah. So, and the other thing too, it's like okay, I want your critique on this. Darby Allin, Edge now, and Sting in a stable.
Mm-hmm.
And then they bring Ric Flair. Like is Ric Flair Sting's pet now?
He was just there. You know what I mean?
He's taking chops from Christian, man.
That was funny, though. That was funny.
He didn't even hit him. It's like, you're gonna die if I chop you for real.
Oh, at the end of the match, Sting was talking to his son, who looks exactly like him.
Oh boy,
he looks exactly like Sting. I'm like, how in the hell is he not in the ring? Yeah, he looks like maybe about 30 or something like that. I'm like,
Sting made more money. He's like, don't be like me.
Oh, how could I forget Toni Storm?
Oh yeah,
man. She won the championship.
I saw the championship. Sky Blue might be going to House of Black, right?
Oh, she's looking good. Woo! Sky Blue was looking good.
What else? Oh, Drew we'll flip over to WWE. Drew McIntyre's with Judgment Day. What do you think about that? You're the Judgment Day guru.
Listen, I like Drew McIntyre, so anything he does, he can do no wrong. I like Drew, and he cut a promo on Raw yesterday talking about his reasons. I'm like, you know what? You got a point. You got a good point. I'm not mad at you.
Did it begin with MAMI? The mommy action?
he was like, Rhea Ripley gave me something no one else could. Jey Uso in a cage.
This is crazy. I just read it. Man sentenced to 15 years in prison for attempting to kidnap WWE Sonya Deville.
Oh yeah, this was from a few years ago. Yeah. Oh yeah. A guy broke into her house. Yeah. With her and Mandy Rose in it.
Right.
And thank God, 50 years. Okay, all right, good.
Oh, 15.
Oh shit. Nah. That's not enough. That's not enough time for that guy.
Here we'll just post some pictures. Let's see.
That's not enough time. That is hell of a not. That is not enough time. Attempted kidnapping.
The Darby Allin pick from that's what Edge put out there. So I was just going through square circle of things that I kind of seen. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting at the end of the day. So
Prince Nana.
That's my guy. Yeah. They were talking about Kevin Nash was talking about how he didn't get who didn't he like, and he didn't understand Seth Rollins. He didn't like Seth Rollins' gimmick until he thought about it. He's like a modern day Macho Man, he thinks. Is that interesting?
Okay. All right. Yeah. That makes sense.
So that was interesting. Mr. Cena went through 2 arm surgeries.
Oh.
So I don't know what's going on.
He's on the shelf.
Well, I mean, what's he really going to do? So we'll see. I heard another. Should I spoil a little bit of Survivor Series?
No, okay. I'm good.
Okay. I was just saying, hey man, you gotta catch it live, man. Yeah, we out here, man. We talk wrestling, we talk everything on the show. We don't care. I wore so my kid. We had a meeting for my kid at school. I had the Survivor Series '88 shirt. It has Macho Man and Jake the Snake and all that shit on it. They didn't get it. They didn't care.
What's that? What's that?
Nobody knows. Respect it. Respect on it. It was girls who don't watch wrestling. I know it's fine. Dude,
so was this? Is this in? How nice is this preschool?
So okay, listen. My harbor town that you so quaintly called it.
Sleepy little seaside community.
they're building a new school behind this school. So, and they're moving spring break, so he'll get a couple months into the new school, and the new playground doesn't have like. So he comes home, he has rocks in his shoes. It's so goddamn funny.
Hell yeah!
They, like, remember the old pebbles back in the day, the old pea gravel?
Hell yeah!
That's what it's on now. They're like, dude, we don't have that with a new one. So,
yeah,
no, it's okay.
Is it was it like a waiting list type of thing?
No, not for your boy. Not for. I said I'm the CEO of Tales from the Flipside, and let's say, yo, bring this kid in. No, no, it was fine. I signed him up. It wasn't. I think they were talking about having a waiting list, but I'm more worried about. I guess he could go to elementary school there. I guess because a lot of schools around here are closing because they don't have attendance anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like they're closing a school down the street from us because it's just
not.
Listen. The Lions. If we win in games, we ain't supposed to be winning. If we're winning games, we should be winning. So I'll just take this little. We won that game against the Bears where we should have lost it, and every other Lions team this team would have just fumbled it and gave up and said, fuck it, we're going to lose it. So, hey, no, I'm not in Auburn Hills. I'm in Waterford. I'm in Waterford. That's close to Auburn Hills. I used to play against Cranbrook. I went to private school. I didn't go to Cranbrook, but Cranbrook's like a mini campus. It's crazy. It's like a college campus. We played their hockey. So they have a hockey arena in Cranbrook, which is insane. It's on campus, and every kid's like Russian or Eastern European or anything. It's crazy.
Holy crap!
Yeah. They're all like ex, either current or former like GM executives all the way back there and stuff. So they got money.
Ooh boy!
So like when they talked about in 8 Mile how Clarence went to Cranbrook, yeah. His parents are super living large, I don't know about that. Carter's been in my house. It's not like I have a mansion or anything.
No, it's nice.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's like a nice, nice house for a young family starting out. Yeah. So yeah, man.
Yeah, that's okay. I just nice that we have lake privileges and we can do that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know Carter. We drove around. Carter saw like 55 lakes, and
there was a lot of water. There's a lot of water. I never seen so much.
The Pistons moved. They used to play the Palace, obviously, and then they moved down to Detroit, and they play at Little Caesar Arena, where the Red Wings play at now in Detroit.
Little Caesars.
Auburn Hills kind of went down a little bit because everybody would go to the Pistons game out there. So like all the restaurants used to get packed because of the season and stuff, and then that part of town just kind of died because the Pistons moved out of it. But that's cool. And that's all I got, man. Nothing else, my man?
I think that's it. Are you going to sleep after this?
I got to work tomorrow at home, so that's not terrible. But yeah, a little bit. Kiddo's asleep. I got up in the morning to take him to school. Then we had a school meeting, and then I went into work, and then I had a bunch of meetings and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Is Sylvester doing well?
Okay, you just missed her. This was like maybe a half hour ago. She came up and I held her up for the camera for 10 minutes. For 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. She got fidgety and then I had to put her down, and she's somewhere. She's somewhere. But she did make an appearance on the show. You missed her. It was like maybe a half hour ago.
I don't know if I kind of shut the door because the refrigerators, you hear like.
Oh, do you notice I took down the cat tree?
Yeah, what happened to the cat tree, man?
It was taking up too much space, and she has not been on that cat tree in a couple years.
Oh, okay.
Every time I set her on it, she just like comes down. I'm just like, okay, we're done.
So my cat tree, my kid jumps on it and like broke it because it's like, you know how it's like screws. He like bent it and the thing fucking snapped on one of the things. But I seen one of my cats in it. I see one cat lay underneath it sometimes, but they don't use it. They sleep. So I have like the in the basement. I have the couch down there. They always lay on the couch down there.
Yeah, I do. So like I needed that space, and it just feels like so much more free now.
Well, mine's in the corner. You know, in my palatial mansion, I have it in the corner in the basement, so it's like out of the way. So Yeah, watch on the rewind, man. Get my
Yeah, I
views
thought you
up,
were.
man.
Yeah, dude, I thought you were gonna comment.
Yeah. I try to leave the door closed here too, because the cats will jump up and they'll be, you know, my one cat just meows all the time. Like, dude, what's wrong with you? Cool. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. I'm just gonna set this up real quick so I can just change the thing to the new kind of thing. Customize channel. I just try to put the videos up so when you're like going to our YouTube page, like it just shows up. So
yeah, I should be doing either a haul video either tomorrow or on Thursday.
Okay. Perfect.
And then on Christmas, around
Oh,
Christmas time, I'll be doing a toy chest video
nice.
with some pieces that I have never shown before.
Okay.
That I picked up.
Okay.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a good
time.
Oh,
did you watch last night's show?
Yeah, I caught some of it. Yeah.
You see Colbert got that Darth Vader?
Yeah. What? Okay, so what year was that? What is that?
You're asking the wrong guy. I was not paying attention.
Because I want to know how early that thing was.
Darth Vader. That's a 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Action figure. Oh boy, let's see. In box, I guess. I don't know how.
Mint on card. MOC. MOC.
Okay. Look at that. Look at this guy. He's just gifting out people everything. I like that. All this season, I love it, dude. Let's see. You tell me, dude. Here we go. Is it like one of these?
No. 1977, probably. Maybe 78. Maybe probably 78.
77. This one, Kenner.
What's the price on it?
$2,000.
Because I don't know too much about it. I know my buddy Mike, I think he just bought a Darth Vader figure.
Okay.
But it might have been Return of the Jedi though.
Okay, yeah. Like this one?
Yeah, so this might be the second release of Darth Vader.
Yeah. This is not me. This is not I don't even want to be involved in this shit.
Yeah, Star Wars toys is a monster I do not want to tackle.
Okay. Yeah. I just can't store this shit, you know, and it's like, then you got to be really careful with it, and the kids fucking get to it, and it's fucked because they're open to it, because they don't know any better, and yada. Cool. All right. Okay. So that's it. We're gonna kill it, and then we all can just hang out. Everybody have a safe, happy Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. We'll catch you guys later. So deuces. Here we go.